Donald Trump was among the potential 2016 GOP contenders who spoke at the Iowa Freedom Summit this weekend. He's got a hit TV show and high-end properties all over the globe. And while he clearly enjoys the speculation about making a run for the White House, there are plenty of people who doubt he'll ever really do it. I sat down with the CEO of the Trump Organization to talk about that. People who say it's a publicity stunt, they don't take it seriously. They know you have a gift for staying in the headlines and for really sort of the Midas touch with a lot of things you touch extremely successful. But they don't think you're serious about this.
I am totally serious about it, and I'm really looking at it so seriously. I mean, to the extent that a lot of my time up here is spent thinking about that. I look at the country, I see how we're doing, we're not respected by anybody. The whole world is blown up around us. I mean, we've caused so much of that with what's happened to the Middle East, etc. And you just look at what's happening. The job numbers are totally fictitious numbers. The real unemployment, people that can't get jobs are taken off the roll, so therefore they're considered employed. I think the real number is probably 20%. And, rich people, frankly, are doing very well. I'm doing very well. If you're rich, you're doing very well. If you're middle income or if you're not rich at all, you're doing very poorly in this country. And something has to be done about it.
So I asked him about how he's wooing Iowa's very politically savvy voters and why he chose to go to this event held by GOP Congressman Steve King, who's been under fire for some of his comments on immigration. So here's what Trump told me on that subject.
You have to close up the borders. Right now, people are pouring through those borders, pouring through. If you come from Europe, if you come from Asia, if you're number one in your class at Harvard, you can't come into the country. It's no way. I mean, I get people calling me all the time begging, can I get there from Hong Kong? They're a great student, went to a great university, went to the Wharton School of Finance. They get thrown out of the country. But if you're from other places, you just walk across the border. And if you have disease, if you have problems, if you have criminal records, if you were a killer, they're not letting their best people go. One of the hardest countries to become a citizen of is Mexico? Mm-hmm. Mexico, it's almost impossible. But it's like a railway system going right into the United States. Keep going, fellas, keep going. So we're getting people that are killers. We're getting people that have tremendous medical problems. We have people that have language problems, languages which we don't even understand. We have people in this country, and we have languages that are coming in from various parts of South America that we don't even have people that understand what the language is. And this is what we're getting. But if you come from Europe, you can't get in. If you come from Asia, you can't get in. If you're the best student in your class from the best college in the world, you can't get in. You tell me. Do you think that's smart?
Let me ask you, what's your timetable? When should we tune our watches and our calendars to find out a yes or no?
I would say by the middle of the year, if not sooner, I will make a very sound, hopefully, decision. And I'm not doing it for myself. I love my life. I love building buildings. I love being all over the world doing what I'm doing. I bought Turnberry in Scotland, one of the great golf resorts of the world, where they have the Open Championship, formerly referred to as the British Open. I mean, I have incredible stuff and very exciting things, and I love doing it. But even more than that, I love this country, and I would like to see this country be great again. We're being laughed at by everybody. We spend money on everybody. We have to take care of our own country. We have to take care of our country. We have to rebuild our country. And maybe I see it better than most because I travel all over the world and I see other places and I see beautiful highways and I see medians like nobody's ever seen before. It's like, just euphorically. I mean, they're made out of gold. Everything's so beautiful. Then I come back here and I'm riding back into the city and I ride over potholes and I ride over bad roads and messy, disgusting roads and areas and airports and bridges that are falling apart. You've seen the same reports that I have. They're falling. They're dangerous. They're collapsing. And it's very, very sad. I am strong on the military. We have to build up the military. They want to tear down the military. This is a time we need the strongest military that we've ever had because the world hates us and they want to do something to us. So More than anything else, I love the country, and I want to make the country great again, and we'll make a decision before the middle of the year.
Well, a lot of us think that you would change up the conversation and breathe a lot of interesting life into the campaign. So let us know. We'll be standing by to hear for your decision.
I certainly will. Thank you.
All right, when I asked Trump to name someone he thinks would be a strong GOP contender other than himself, he sort of refused to do that. He did say, however, that while he thinks former Florida Governor Jeb Bush is a, quote, nice guy, and he acknowledged that he once held a fundraiser for Bush, Trump believes Jeb is the wrong choice. He had plenty of very biting criticism for the job his brother George W. Bush did as president as well. Stay tuned.